How's it going, everyone? It's the Instant Classic here again. I know I haven't been made some videos in about 3 weeks now. So I apologize. I've been on vacation and just getting some other stuff done, so I haven't really been able to keep up with wrestling that well, or mixed martial arts for that matter. So, however, I do want to make a not reviews because I didn't see any 3 of these shows, but my thoughts on the Affliction show, the UFC Fight Night 14, and Great American Bash. So on and one more thing, the Dark Knight movie, Batman, fantastic stuff. Really should check it out if you haven't yet. It's really some awesome stuff. Heath Ledger, I know everybody's been saying this, but fantastic in the role. So anyway, on to the topic of this video, Chicago fall wrestling shows. We have lined up, if you live anywhere near Chicago, please come out for some of these shows. I've lined up the top 5 shows I think that you should probably catch. Well, I guess technically it would be 6 with IWA South show I'm going to talk about. But yeah, this is definitely some fantastic. And these aren't even all. If you want to see all of the shows in the area, all of the local indies, there's a ton going on. There's like 2 more IWA Mid-South shows I just decided not to add in here and talk about today, which I probably should have. But if you are interested at all in checking out any of the Chicago independents, please head to ChicagoProWrestling.com, their message board there, and click on upcoming events, and you can get everything. Actually, I think they kind of shafted a couple of these shows on here, but if you want to see all the little, mom and pop indies around Chicagoland looking to attend, so that's definitely the place to go. So the first show I want to talk about, Ring of Honor, August 16th. I really hope I'm going to be able to make it to this show. I have no job, so I have no money, basically. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to head out to this show. It's 2 days before the WWE Raw taping, so but I missed the Ring of Honor show in June, so I'm kind of pissed. I did that. That was just stupid. I wasn't even doing anything that night. That was so dumb. But anyway, Ring of Honor, August 16th. I really hope I can make it out to that show. However, I'm not sure. Ring of Honor always does a fantastic job whenever they come to Chicago, and I'm sure this time will be no different. We're going to have, I believe for this show, Roderick Strong is going to be running some type of gauntlet with Sweet and Sour and facing a lot of them, including Larry Sweeney, I believe. And there's one more match. I forgot what it was, but yeah, it's all on ROH-Wrestling.com, so you can go check it out there if you are really interested in heading out to that show. So then 2 days later, we have a Raw taping, which really came out of nowhere. We usually have, at least in Chicago, we have usually a spring wrestling, a spring show, and then a fall show. And usually the fall show is in, I think the last couple of times it was in October. So the fact that it was in August was like, whoa, caught me kind of off guard. I only had like a month. The tickets went on sale last Saturday, and and the show is like a month later. So usually WWE gives you a little bit more time to let you know of shows before. But hey, I'm not complaining. So I got tickets for that right here. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for that show. It's going to be the Raw after SummerSlam. So hopefully I'm going to be able to see Punk in a good match, because since he's been in WWE and had matches in Chicago, they have not been that great. So I really hope that he has a quality match here when he comes to town. So yeah, so I'm gonna be heading out there with my buddies, and hopefully gonna have a sweet time. Next is a show I'm really excited for. Actually, I really want to head out to this one. This is gonna be Chikara Pro Wrestling. If you've never heard of Chikara before, it's a promotion. I don't know much about them, but I know they are, from what I get, they're kind of somewhat like Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, in where they have, like, their in-ring work is as good as, up there, like with Ring of Honor and, some of the other top independents. But like Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, they kind of don't take it as seriously as like Ring of Honor does, which I really like. I'm a pretty laid back guy, so I like the good entertaining show. But yeah, they've said that they're coming to Chicago, actually, to be specific, Villa Park. They have not formally announced what venue they're going to be using, but it's probably going to be the Odeum in Villa Park. If anybody knows where that is, I don't, so I'm going to be looking that up and heading out there. But yeah, so September 20th, Chikara is going to come with it's going to be their first ever Midwest trip, and I believe they're going to be hitting, I want to say, Cleveland the night before, either Cleveland or Detroit. I'm not positive on that one, but yeah, either way, this is going to be a fantastic show. I think I'm really excited. A lot of Chicagoans and the Chicago Pro Wrestling Board who have actually gone out to the East Coast and seen Chikara have given rave reviews about it, so I'm really, really, really excited to see Chikara. I don't own any DVDs or anything of them, so I'm really excited to see what they can bring. Okay, the next here is the IWA Mid-South Ted Petty Invitational Tournament. And I just wanted to run down the talent list because this is honestly, this is probably one of the best tournaments for independent wrestling at all, except maybe next to PWG's Battle of Los Angeles. Oh shoot. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just trying to get the names so everybody can see. But yeah, IWA Mid-South, this is always, I personally have never seen a Ted Petty Invitational, nonetheless, and IWA Mid-South DD. I've always wanted to get out to a show, but, scheduling conflicts and whatnot. So I just want to run down the talent list for you guys and get pumped up for it. So we have Mike Quackenbush, Egotistico Fantastico. Never heard of this guy. Actually, I've heard of him, but I don't know. I've never seen him or anything, but I heard he's really good. Then we have Chris Hero, Claudio Castagnoli, Eric Cannon, Dave Taylor, former WWE guy with Finlay, if you guys remember him. Tyler Black, Jimmy Jacobs, Ace Steele, Jason Quick, Chuck Taylor, Jason Hades, Dingo, El Generico, BJ Whitmer, and I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, Ricochet, I think that is. And I know that Iron Rotten wanted Castagnoli to get Aries, not Austin Aries, just Aries, for this tournament. Who I've seen Aries wrestle live when I went to a Pro Championship Wrestling show a while back. So yeah, wow, that's an absolutely fantastic list. I hope we can get a lot of more upper name independent wrestlers, because they have a lot of the under-name guys who people really like, such as Chuck Taylor, Mike Quackenbush, a lot of guys like that. And so now if they get Brian Daniel, Austin Aries, and hopefully some independent guys, that'll really bring that tournament to the next level. It should be fantastic. I really want to head out to that show. I don't know, with money and whatnot, if I'm going to be able to make both nights. But I hopefully at least want to make one, and should have a kick-ass time there. And then finally, the last show to end everything, we have TNA Bound for Glory on October 12th in Hoffman Estates. Oh, wow. I am pumped for this event. I've been waiting for this since 2006 when, it was rumored that it would come to Chicago, then Detroit got it. I'm like, yeah. So then, 2007, it was rumored it would come to Chicago, and then, I forgot who got it last year. Struggling. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, but it's definitely coming this year. The tickets are going on sale August 1st, so I'm hopefully going to get some good tickets